In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is indeed his messenger. I greet my brothers and sisters, family members, listeners and viewers. In the greeting words of peace, we say, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Welcome to Fajr Show TV. This is the spiritual section of the Fajr Show broadcast. I'm here with Sister Janet Aisha, my beautiful wife, bedecked in pink today. Pink. Come and give some greetings, sister.
Assalamu alaikum, family. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. I'd like to welcome you all, brothers and sisters, on this beautifully sunny morning, and I'd like to extend some greetings to the sisters of the MGT, the brothers of the FOI, and the Genesis listeners. Assalamu alaikum, family.
And I know you're looking beautiful as normal, radiant as usual. But how are you feeling, sister?
I'm feeling great. It's been a long week. It's been a really long week, very productive week. So I'm glad it's Sunday.
Every day is Sunday, or can be Sunday. You know, when you work from home by Allah's grace and mercy.
Yeah, and
is that something you concur with?
Yeah, it is, because every day is different to begin with. But you were off last week, so we very much shared the care of the children last week, and they didn't do so much like academic work. But this week I felt it because you weren't here. So you know, we spent a lot more time on doing inventions and stuff. The children are very creative, and we go on websites and stuff that do inventions, and just finding ways of the children learning how to be creative. And that was really good. They're very inspired. They're absolutely inspired, which is great.
Homeschool, it's a whole new different level, brothers and sisters. And as we explained, or as we talked on it a couple of weeks back, was it last week, the week before? Give it a try, brothers and sisters. We see the difference in our children almost instantaneously. It is really worth trying. Yeah,
and I was in the shop one day. I was getting some books, and the cashier said to me, it was a science book, and the cashier said to me, you're getting ready for September. And I said, no. We expect, or sometimes what we do, brothers and sisters, is that we think that because it's the summer holidays that we don't need to get our children to do any work or anything academic or for them to learn anything. But the summer holidays is an excellent opportunity for us to take the time to study the children and to study with them. Take the time to read with them, draw with them, write with them, all the things that we can't necessarily do throughout the rest of the year because we're quite busy. We can take the time to do it then. And what I do with the older children is send them on different courses. Like last year and this year, they went on putting together a magazine production course. And by the end of the course, they know how to put together a magazine and get a certificate as well. So there's so many things around, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, there's so many things out and around for us. All we need to do is just take a look and talk to one another as well.
And it improves the bonding. It improves that bond that we have, parents with children, or the bond that we should have, but we don't seem to have, or we seem to be losing on a daily basis, on a regular basis.
Yeah, do you want to say quickly about the little brothers who keep coming to our house? There's these two little boys who just love Joseph and Elijah, and they keep coming to our house, and their dad went looking for them. Their dad came looking for them last night, and you ran downstairs. You remember?
Yes, I did.
And brother said, he said that the boys are so nice, the two little boys in our community are so nice, he had to run and go and meet the father.
Yes.
You know, so that was that really stayed with me because it's amazing how we can build bonds with one another within the community based on our children.
Yes, the children have no problem in creating bonds and friendship. It just tends to be the parents sometimes. So these children were so nice. They were just so pleasant. I just had to meet their father. And of course, their father was a very, pleasant brother. I was very pleased to meet him. Very pleased, to start friendship. I hope and I pray that a friendship will go and develop from that by Allah's grace and mercy. It's all good. Brothers and sisters, it's all good. Anyway, it's time for us to start our subject today. We're starting a new subject today, brothers and sisters. This is all part of the Stop the Killing course that we started about 6 weeks ago now. We're looking at different topics in order to stop the killing on the streets of London where we're living, in the streets of England in general, the killing, gunplay, knife play, murder of brother and brother, sister and brother, sister and sister. The killing is escalated and spiraling to such an extent that we have to now, as adults, as parents, as those who know a little better, to try and do something about it. We've been looking at it, stopping the killing from different angles, from different perspectives. We've looked at it in the mosque, Muhammad Mosque. We've been holding Black Question Time events where we've been inviting parents, children, teachers, authority figures on a panel and as guests, so that we may, really reason this thing out, look at the different aspects within us, so that we can stop the killing. Because we know the physical outgrowth of the killing on the streets is not where the source of the problem lies.
That's right.
If there's weeds in our gardens, we need to look at the gardener. We need to look at how we are preparing the garden, how we are maintaining the garden. So we look at ourselves first. So we've been doing this, and just this week, I got an email from another brother who said that another organization are doing Black Question Time. And when I saw that another organization, I think it was Color TV,
yeah,
were having Black Question Times in their for their TV viewers, my first instinct was to say, but hold on, they got that idea from us. They pirated our idea. You know what we are, how we do. When we come up with an idea, and somebody else jumps on the idea. Sometimes we can feel pain, as if it was ours, as if it was exclusively ours. But then, on reflection, I thought, all praise is due to Allah. They're taking it to another level. That obviously they got the resources that we don't have. Maybe it can go into another arena that it needs to go into. Because in truth, if we're going to stop the killing, we should be glad when we see other people jump on the program.
I think that's really important. It's very important because, we always talk about being a good example and being a better example. And an example is something that is extracted by somebody else for other people's use or benefit.
Yeah.
So it's all right. There's no problem with them taking it as long as they're putting it to good use. And if they're putting it to good use in order for them to try and find more solutions to the issues, then it's a good thing. Because really, as we've been in the Nation of Islam, because we've been given a superior teaching, it's different to everything else.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to be stepping out front. And sometimes you don't even see the foreperson, the inventor. Sometimes you just look at the product later on. It's only something like Hoover, where the man's name must have been Hoover. Why we know that the company is why we know the company is so public. But if he was by a different name, then it would be harder for us to understand or know who it was.
Dyson.
Who had originated the thing. And not only that, but we know that throughout this society and throughout this culture, throughout Western culture, they've always taken our ideas and they've always rewritten history and made them their own. Just like Carnival. Carnival used to be a black thing. It turned out to be a white thing. It's turning and it's evolved now.
It's turned up.